Okay, guys. So today I will show you how to select and download the GCM based by using ESGF MetaGrid website. So here I will share the screen first. So I will share the screen. So I will share. Okay, this website. This Google share. So I think I will share the entire screen. I think it will be easier. Let's see. I will share the entire screen. So let me share. I will remove this one. Stop this screen. And then I will share the screen. So I will share the entire screen so we can see everything. Okay. Okay. So in this process, I will show you where to download the GCM first. So where to download the GCM, you just Google ESGF MetaGrid. ESGF MetaGrid. And then you will get this website, ESGF MetaGrid. And then you open this one. You open this ESGF MetaGrid. And then you will get this this interface you see here. I will close everything here first, and then it will give you this kind of interface. So in the left side here, you must decide which GCM or project that mean CMIP that you want, which CMIP that you want to download. So the latest one is CMIP 6. Of course, if you want to do the latest future projection based on the latest projection or scenario, we will use CMIP 6. But if you want to use the former one, maybe you want to compare, and then you can use CMIP 5. So in this case, of course, everybody today, if we want to do a projection, the latest one is using CMIP 6. So use CMIP 6 or CMIP 6 plus here. But in general, you select CMIP 6. So this is CMIP 6. First, you select this one. And then in the left here, you see there is many other clickable button here. There is a general, there is identifier, there is resolution, there is label, classification, and all other additional properties. Okay, so we will look one by one. So here you see data node. So before you select the GCM, you must decide first what is the parameter that you want to download. There is so many parameters, hundreds of it. So if you want to do rainfall, just download rainfall. If you want to do maximum temperature, just decide first. You would want to do maximum temperature. And if you want to do minimum temperature, average temperature, you must decide. Wind speed, you must decide before you download. Otherwise, there will be thousands of GCM you will need to download. You must decide this constraint. So in this left here, it will give you the constraint that you need to decide. So usually when we download the GCM here, we look down first. Okay, we decide what is the variable that we want to download. So variable ID here. And then you see so many variable. So what kind of study you want to do? You must decide before you download. So here we will download rainfall. So rainfall here is PR. PR. So you must find PR. So maybe I can put here PR. Okay, that is the good thing about this website. In this empty button here, select option, you can use write PR. Okay, and then you find PR. Oh, it's not no PR here. Let's see. PR. No PR. How is the this one? This one is PR. It's impossible to not to be there. So PR is rainfall, precipitation. So PR. So once you click PR, you see at the right side here, it will refresh. It will refresh from so many thousand just now, so million of parameter projection. Now it filter down to 173,000. Still so many. If you don't do any filter, don't do any constraint, are you going to download all of these hundred of thousand GCM? So it's nonsense. So you must select first what you want to download. So you want to download parameter is PR. RAM here is okay. Usually we don't disturb this one. Frequency is are you going to do download daily data for your projection? Are you going to do monthly data, hourly data? Usually people do daily and monthly. And in this case, we will look for monthly data. So you click this one and then click anywhere, and then the right side here will refresh, and it will list what is the remaining GCM with this constraint of parameter rainfall and monthly one. So now how many left? Okay, still 84,000. 84,000 GCM. And then you select, let's see, what is table ID? Nothing here. This is nothing. And then grid label is nothing. Variant label. Variant label is something that have to do with when people do parameterization for the GCM. When they do modeling, many institutions do the modeling. They try many parameter, but the common one that all institution have done is this R1, I1, P1, and F1. So you select R1, I1, P1, and F1. And then select that one, and then it will filter again on the right side here. Now you left with 5,000 GCM within this constraint. Now we have three constraints: rainfall, monthly, and R1, I1, and P1. Now you have nominal resolution. So this also you can filter. It's up to you. If you want only GCM that have 25 kilometer, and then you select this one. If you want to select down to 500 kilometer, okay, and then you can select this one. But if you don't know which GCM you want to use resolution, you can select all. You don't need to select anything. But sometimes people want a very, very good spatial resolution of GCM. They will select 25 or 50 kilometer and 1 degree, something like that. And they will filter all that GCM. But in this case, we will not select any resolution. We assume all GCM is good. Doesn't matter the resolution. Okay, now source ID. Source ID, this is all the list of the GCM. All the list of GCM right now that we have under that criteria. We will left this one empty first. And then let's see, institution. No need to do anything unless you... this is a source type. Source type is that the modeling. Are you going to select only the GCM that use atmospheric ocean GCM, or something with to do with chemo or something like that? This is many type of modeling that people do for the GCM. If you don't want to select any certain constraint here, you can left it empty. And then experiment ID. Experiment ID is you must definitely select the historical, and then the scenario that you want to select. Which scenario you want to select? You must first decide at this moment before you download. So if you want to download SSP, SSP2, SSP 3, or SSP1 or SSP5, then you select all that for scenario later on in this experiment ID. But in this case, I will select SSP2 4.5 and SSP5 8.5. So you select historical. Okay. And then I will select, let's see, SSP. Okay. SSP 245. And then I will select SSP 585. And then click somewhere else, and then it will refresh on the right side. Now we have filtered down to 420 results found for this SSP. Okay. Now let's see activity. Now you want scenario map. this is very high resolution one or you want the normal one. So usually we use CMIP. So activity ID, we will be use CMIP. Okay. Okay, now we filter to 190 result. And then data node, this is where you want to download. Sometimes some of this GCM actually repeated. So you need to find another place to download. But this node we doesn't change anything. So now we have make all of this filter, and all the other filter that is here will be automatically filter also. You see just now, so this four source type. The easiest one of the easiest way to see if the GCM is available or not. But you see here, there is I don't know so many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So make sure that you have you make a condition just now, right? You want something GCM that have these three experiment ID. And you found that this all this GCM has that ID, but you see ITM ESM1 here is only have one. If you select here, this is very suspicious. It might not have certain scenario just now. So I will click this one and then filter, and then let's see this one GCM. What is there? IITM ESM. This one. So it only have only historical for this GCM, but don't have projection. So if you download this GCM, it only have historical, um, but don't have projection for monthly rainfall. So there is no point to download this GCM because uh, it's only have historical one. So we will not use this GCM definitely. So we can close this one, and then we make a filter here. We will select only with 4 GCM. So all the 4 GCM we will select here. Select this one. Now how many is there? It's up to the constraint that you do. Okay, now 3. Okay, 3 should be there also, but still we need to check one by one later on if this GCM is there or not. Now now I will select everything first. uh, Okay, that 2 GCM we will not select. Okay, now we have, you see, still so many GCM you need to compare. So what remaining is 181. So are you going to download all of this GCM? I don't know. It's up to you. Are you going to download all of this GCM and check one by one? There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Unless you oh, this is too many. Too many. So it's this constraint that I do is not sufficient, not very good to do projection. So I will delete this all this GCM because you will end up with so many GCM. So to do research like that will be very difficult unless you really want that GCM, and then it's up to you to download all of that GCM. But for me, I think this will be become very difficult. So I don't want to download that one. So I will so instead of using download all of this so many GCM, so I will do another constraint. Another constraint that I can do is that I will select another GCM here, scenario. So another scenario that people usually use is SSP 1, SSP 3. Let's see. Okay, it's there. Now I will do SS. Oh, why it's not appear? Maybe I cannot. This here is. Now I understand. I understand. I need to remove all of this one first, and then I will select again from the beginning. Historical, and then SSP. Why it show no data? Why it show no data? Okay, I will clear all first. This is something to do with this website. So its filter not very good. So I will do the same thing just now. PR. So it show no data. So I will refresh this one. What happened? Let's see. We refresh and then open all this again. Again, and then we do variable PR. Okay, PR. Okay, it will filter PR. Frequency, we will want to do monthly. We want to do monthly. And then table, okay, CF, no need. Grid is no need. R1, I1, P1, F1. And then nominal resolution, don't need to change anything. And then source type, no need. Experiment ID, now I want historical. And then SSP 126, and then SSP 245, SSP 370, and SSP 585. So this four scenario is the normal one people do when they do projection. This corresponding to RCP 2, 3, and all the other four normal RCP in the past. So normally people download this 4 GCM and including historical one. And then we look at it. So now we have about 638. Okay, now let's see. We want activity just now is CMIP 6. We want CMIP 6 only. Okay. Okay, now we have 190 to be download, but this is including the projection. So in the first step, when we want to do our downscaling, we only download the historical. So don't worry about the number is very higher because it is include the projection. So that's why when we do GCM, when we do climate change projection, the first thing we do is we want to select the best subset of GCM, maybe 5 or 4 the best GCM, not all GCM. After you select maybe 4 GCM, you will end up with 1 GCM 4 projection, 4 by 4, 16 projection. Now this is so many, we don't need to entertain the all other projection of GCM. You don't need to download anything like that. So if you want to do envelope approach, it's up to you. You need to download the projection. But if you do a past performance approach, you just download the historical first and then select which GCM is the best. So now we look at the institution ID here. Source ID. Now we have this list of GCM with 4 scenario just now. So all the GCM that have, let's see, that have all that stuff that we want to use. Still, this is a very long list of GCM. Maybe I don't know. Let's see. Okay. With 3 we don't want to download, and then we just come out with this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 GCM. So now you need to download this 19 GCM only. Only download the historical. For right now, you must only download the historical. So after you filter all of this stuff, now you need to remove this another 4. You remove this one, remove this one, remove this one. I don't know if this is the correct way to do this. It is the first time I'm using this website. Okay, now you have, oh, now you have more. So I'm not supposed to do that just now, but it's okay. You keep that filter just now, and then you try to find BCC CSM2. BCC CSM2. You keep this list first. You keep this list. I open this notepad. You keep that list and then you fill down what is the name of that BCC CSM2 MR BCC ESM1 CAS ESM2 and 0, and then you list all that GCM and then you download one by one. At least you have all the list of this GCM just now. After that, you download one by one. You see the limitation of this website is that you need to refresh again and start from the beginning again. But this time, you already know which GCM that you want to download. You clear everything. Now you have all the list just now, right? And then you filter again because just now we want to check which GCM you want to download, get that list, and then you download one by one. So you have PR, repeat again, frequency is monthly, and then you want variant I want P1, F1, and then source type, no, nothing, and then you want historical, and then SSP 126 SS. You see, this website is giving some trouble like this. I think it's need to filter one by one again. Historical, and then SSP 126 SSP 245 SSP 585. Okay, now I need to wait until it filter, and then that's it. That's it. Source type. Okay, institution. Identifier. General activity ID CMIP6. Okay. Now I want to be more specific. I just want to download BCC CSM2MR. Okay, BCC not this one. Source ID BCC CSM2MR. So I will click only this one. So only that 4 GCM will appear here. So here we have, you see, it only. I will do 20 pages. Maybe it will appear. No, it's not appear. So this GCM, I don't know. Doesn't show the projection. Even talks, it's tell you the projection is supposed to be there, but somehow it's not there. So this is the problem with this website. This is the first time I'm using this website. Let's see again. BCC, another BCC ESM1. Okay. Still, it only show historical here. It doesn't show the projection. So if I remove this one, I see. It's give you this one. Let's see. Maybe I can remove this one. And clear all. So this website is this is not very good website. I don't know. This filtration doesn't give a very good result just now. So this is the finding that I see from this website. The problem is it say I want P1 F1, so not so many variable yet. So this weird. Usually they have so many here for this one. But I will look at it. Okay. Now we look at source type. Nothing here. First historical, and then if I want SSP 5, and then we have 117, and then if I put SSP 245, we still have 113 here, and then SSP 126, SSP 370. So the list in the bracket there is supposed to be the number of GCM that is available. And then it should filter this GCM. Yeah, it's there. Okay, now we want only BCC CSM2. Okay, they have here 600 or something. B source ID BCC. So there is 20 GCM BCC CSM2 MR just now. So they have 20 GCM. Now there is supposed to be 20. There's 20. So we now have historical 245, and then there is another historical because it was downloaded from different data node. So it's up to you if you want to check which one is working. So, but now you need to download only historical. Only historical. After you get all the list of the GCM just now, right? And then you just download only historical for BCC CSM2MR. To download this GCM, you click this like very small button arrow here, view this dataset metadata, files or additional info. You click this one. Okay, now you are lucky. There is only one. There is only one. Only one file to download. Sometimes it can be 100 year by year. So you need to download year by year. But in this GCM, this is very good. You only download one file, but it starts from 1850. So later on, you need to do data quality assessment again just to download from which year to what year you want to download. You must decide. Okay. Now at least you have the historical GCM just now. And then this GCM also have the projection. So you don't need to worry. Later on, you can download this GCM if this GCM is the best in simulating the rainfall in Peninsula Malaysia, for example. So now you just download this GCM. Download this GCM, just click this button and then it will download. And then I don't know if I click here, if I clear here, I will clear here from here. Now it's will loading here. I believe we need to wait until the loading is finished. And then you download the next GCM, BCC ESM1. Let's see, BCC it's not there. It's not there. So you need to make sure the GCM that you want is there. So actually it's there, BCC ESM1. The thing about this website, from what I see, is that they arrange the GCM not in alphabetical order, but they rank the GCM based on how many scenario they have, or how many, I can say, they call it how many alternative on or where to download instead of alphabetical order. So you need to be careful on that one. Also, for example, we want to download CAS is ASM2 here. We select this one and then click. So this GCM will have historical and all the projection that you need. So you need to download one by one. So just now it have historical for 300 megabyte or something like that. For this case, you just no need to click select here because we want to keep this constraint for historical and projection scenario. And then you just need to find historical. This is projection SSP126, SSP126, 245, 370. And then let's see, this is also, this one is historical. You just need to download the historical. Let's see how they arranged historical for this one. You see, this one doesn't have any data. So you cannot find, if there is no data, you cannot download anything, right? So you need to find another version. Another version is here. And then let's open this one. Hopefully, there is some data. So this one also, you are lucky one. They have only one data file to download. Okay, you download this one. So you download this also not quite high, sometimes 1000 megabyte because this is monthly. I believe this is monthly. That's why it's, I think because this is the monthly data, that is why it only have one file like this. If you daily, maybe not like this, but you can remove this one, but sometimes it's very, they have many layer of data, not layer, they slide, slide by slide and something like that. Let's see for this one, Easy Earth. Easy Earth, usually they have very frustrated to download. So you select Easy Earth 3. So you download Easy Earth 3 and then it will filter. Will be 15 GCM, 15 GCM. And then you find the historical. This is projection. Now this is historical. Okay, now we look at this historical one. Now you see, you need to download this one year by year, and you can click this one to put it in ascending or descending order. Hopefully they do this one. Still they not maybe this one. Still it's not in the good order to download. So this website is like this. So it can be very difficult. So you see, it not download in a particular order in like 1990, after that 1991. So you need to check one by one. So, or you can check, do page here, 100 pages. So it will open up to 100 pages. So if your data is historical data, observation data that you want to use for downscaling, maybe CHIPS dataset, maybe station dataset. If that dataset is you want to do bias correction for certain year, you must decide. For it must be 30 years. For climate is 30 years. So for example, it start from 1981. So any years that start from 1981, you download. So this no need. This is 1998. You download this one, and then you download this one. No need. This one, download this. No need. Download this. So you download one by one until all the year is download. You see so many GCM here, year by year for this GCM. That's why it can be tedious exercise. If you're not very careful, it can take weeks to download. But if you do filter one by one like this, you reduce the number of GCM, and then you can start download what you need only for your study. After you download everything, you cannot change the story. You cannot say, oh, I don't want this scenario, because any scenario that you select will have the impact on how many GCM that you can use for your study. So start download the GCM and then try to decide what is the constraint that you use for your study first. The more constraint there is, the better. For example, maybe here I will put resolution, nominal resolution to 100. Hopefully the number of GCM will be reduced to 337, and then maybe source ID here, you see there will be not so many GCM left. So you can download maybe up to 10 or 15, and then you put this constraint. And all of this constraint you must mention in your CMIP6 data section in your paper. You tell, we select this GCM, monthly GCM for rainfall, with variant label of R1, I1, P1, and F1, with nominal resolution of less than of 100 kilometer and less than 100 kilometer, and this scenario you must tell in your data section. Now you start to download. So you see it can be tedious exercise if you are not careful, because if you're not careful, and then you need to download it again. But if not, and then if you're doing this from the beginnings correctly, and then you can download your GCM very fast. Right? And it's depend on your internet connection also, and your how much external hard disk you have. You see the GCM, a monthly is okay. If daily, it can up to many gigabyte only for one GCM. So monthly is okay. You can download so many GCM, and usually monthly you will have many GCM to download. So I think that's all for today. I think this website is still good to download. Just some limitation just now is that they put everything not in alphabetical order. Even to download this GCM just now, they doesn't put it into alphabetical order. So you need, sometimes we don't know which year that we need to download. We already download, so it can sometimes there's so many year by year. Yeah, you need to check one by one again. But everything once you download, actually, if you put in into your external hard disk, everything you can sort everything in alphabetical order easily. Actually, it arranged like that. Just in this website, they doesn't seem to arrange in very correct way of alphabetical order. I think that's all for today. Thank you for watching.